Welcome back to Memoriapolis, where our city continues to grow, right? You can see the old center of Antiquity slowly but surely also started to become medieval. And then on the other side over here, we definitely have the fully medieval side. And we've also built, if you missed it in the previous episode, or instead checking the video description below for the full playlist, we built all 6 of the wonders for the medieval ages, with Oxford over here, the Castle of Windsor, and much more. So we are actually ready to change age. There is still 300 cycle in the Middle Ages, but there's nothing much for us to do. So let's not lose any time. Let's gain those 300 cycle for the next age. We're gonna press change age. And then, yeah, obviously, as always, they're showing us everything that we have built. All right, we can see it all. We also have the second big quest where we can choose to either speak out or build. Remain calm. So speak out is health and safety. Build, remain calm, is belonging and creativity. First of all, having this belonging, or is it esteem? No, it's belonging that's more important. And on top of this, these are the two that are low for me versus these ones are super high. So we're definitely gonna go with that one regardless of the role play, let's say. This is a second age where we have perfect score, right? 12 of these medals, 4 of these. So Antiquity and Middle Ages, perfect. Now we're gonna have 29 points for preservation. And I don't know how much that's gonna enable us to keep, but definitely let's go. Let's try to keep, I guess, most of the these ones over here, right? First and foremost. But here is about 14. And let's try to. Can I get all of them? Oh no, I don't think we're gonna be able to get all of them. But we're not far. Look at this. Where there is only 2 that we didn't manage to get. All of the other ones are preserves. This is amazing, thanks to all of our memory points. So then let's continue and choose our third destiny. In the first 2 ages, we went with the production, right? Natural resource plus 25%. Building require plus a fewer 15% workers. Now, should we continue with this one, like reduce costs or producing even more? Or should we try to go with another, like trader? I would have actually loved... No, there is nothing to get more trading routes. No. Okay. Strategists, no. Politicians, more decrease. The reduction in cost is good, but the priest, random gifts, I don't love that. And then here, plus 15% satisfaction. This is pretty good actually, because also then we could potentially get one of these other, like double the active no slots. That is really good. Or the production of blueprint increased. So we're gonna go with the philosopher. If you actually saw my first video on this game where I shared a lot of tips for you to start well, I said at the beginning go either with the craftsman or the philosopher. So it makes sense that now we switch from one to the other. And yeah, we enter now the Renaissance. We have 2701 cycle for this age. And as always, we're gonna need to put, city center, or in this case called Palace of Beard. And as I said, I think we wanted, there's not enough space over here. So maybe we're gonna have to, we could actually potentially put it there, but now I'm thinking about it, I'm wondering if maybe we put it more on this side, because there is, there's gonna be, districts are gonna be created over here, not a problem. And if we press 5, we can see it, that there is definitely over here some good attraction, but there is none on that side, plus that will give us access this way to some of these trees to cut. So yeah, we're gonna go over here, create the city on this side. Okay, and it seems we're already ready to do the upgrade to the next level. Why is that? Because we already have 9,500 people. We actually have almost 11,000 people because I've been running these immigration laws and things like this. We're gonna do it because that's going to increase the attractiveness around here, and most importantly, this is going to give us access to 2 new resources. This is costing resources, of course, right, including 1,100 of wood and 900 sand, but we have these, so let's definitely do it. 12 cycle, okay. We may be able to even go to the 3rd age, potentially. So if we look over here, you can see there is definitely some attraction there, so love that. We also do have 2 cultural points, so we may want to go right away attract a faction, but as always, we should check first which services here. So we have the political services, and we have the market one. So these are the 2 factions we should attract first. So let's check that out. We're gonna press this and go into faction. So we want political, and I see there's a lot of political over here. So instead of taking that one, let's take maybe more this one. Attract a faction, sure. we're going to accept them. And then we said, I already forgot, sorry. The other one was market. I don't see market on this side. We do have market a lot here. And was this a market one? Sorry. So we're gonna accept these ones. Oh yeah, so the market was this one over here, but there is still 40 cycle before this is built. So this is a bit far. I'm thinking we don't wait for this and we just put the faction, sorry, wrong button. We just put the faction somewhere else, like potentially over here. I think there is still a place to expand, right? This is already part of the faction, yes. This is not part of the faction, this is not part of the faction, and these ones definitely are not. So yeah, I think we're gonna take that one. Let's go attract the faction. And both of these have been accepted. So as always, what we're gonna do is make sure that we put no taxes on them so that their trust goes high. And in the meantime, let's remember that we need to also make sure that some of these factions don't go too high in terms of getting their independence. So we are going, and actually I see this one has had a bit of a decrease in trust. So we're gonna put this and we're going to destabilize them by sabotaging them. And any others? Yeah, the plebeian of Rome, they're also at 80. So let's also destabilize these ones. It's only 300 of coins, so that's not a problem. It's more we need to remember to do it from time to time. Let's do also these guys. And yeah, I won't always show you this, but it's to show you what you should be doing when there is a new, you know, a new age, right? This one, they're only at 62. Or maybe we're gonna say, okay, for once. Oh, we still have one more cultural points, okay? So if we look over here, there's only 2 of these services. Proximity, we still haven't unlocked the next one. Cultural, it doesn't really matter unless some of them have really cool know-how. So this is maybe what we want to check. Is there really cool know-how? Like this, blueprint plus 10%, this is pretty good. So maybe we go with the production one then, okay. So where is my production? This one is the production one. Okay, so let's do here, maybe. Accept the faction. Let's accept them. They already have a pretty high trust because of my destiny. We're still going to put no tax so that it goes higher. And yeah, it is. We have now used all of our cultural points. So that's good. We're going to definitely keep the military points in case there's a problem. Now you can see that we're pretty good on all of the satisfaction here. Next, we should look at the new productions. Oh no, they're going to be unlocked, sorry, in a couple of days. In terms of food, we are okay, but soon we're going to be, you know, not okay. So let's upgrade one of these farms to the next level. We need just a bit more of these tiles. It's going to come in a sec. Here it is. Done. Good. We have quite a lot of workers, but I can imagine that any of these new cultural building or services will use a lot of workers. We also do need to first repair, probably. Yeah, let's repair. Oh, it is. So we're gonna do these ones. Let me just repair. There was only 2, I think, that we were unable to do. Did they? Yeah, they don't know who destabilized them. Okay, this one they don't know either. And this one they don't know either. Perfect. So I was lucky here. Good. We will also probably want to start creating sooner rather than later some ramparts on this side, but we can wait a bit, I feel. We should, as I said though, go into the new production and let's get them started right away. Look over here, yeah, it's 50 for just the first level, 1,250 blueprints. Speaking of blueprints, we have the 4th level of the architectural office that can be unlocked, so let's unlock that. And we do need a bit of charcoal and lime to be able to build it. So let's get cracking. Now we need resources for this, okay? So it seems we've been a bit low on tiles. I'm pretty sure I have a tiler over here. Let's increase this production and potentially we need more wood, right? We see wood is one of the things we are low on. So let's go, let's start making some wood, cutting camps, that's easy. Good, good, good. Okay, so food, yeah, now we're totally fine. This has been built. What is the next level? The next level is 11,000. So we've already reached that level of population, but it takes resources we don't really have yet. I mean, the amount we don't have. Campo, okay, and what is that? Oh, this is to replant the trees. This is super important that we unlock as soon as possible. And then I think we're gonna build it over here because there's already, all of those buildings are already there. Okay, so what's next? And let's look at our resource. We are pretty good, except sand we have a lot and stone we have a lot. So let's sell some of these already and then we can check the esplanade. So who wants to, oh, we are gonna need to unlock some trade routes because we're back to only one. This one is one of the cheap one. Maybe let's sell some gold leaves and some gold because we're full on that. Okay, 2000. This way we've already kind of repaid this investment. Next is that one. Good. Let's sell some stone, I just said. Okay, and we could actually buy potentially, we want some tiles mostly and some cut stone. Okay, so that's it. We're just gonna get, actually let's sell more, 1000 because there is 2419 reserves. So let's take advantage of this. Then let's unlock the next one. 2500 is the next one. Good. And here, yeah, I guess we could sell a bit more of stone. And we want to buy any of these? Not really, except maybe tiles, because we're very low on tiles. Okay, so we've used all 3 points for this. Lows we don't have access to, so that's why I really want to unlock that as soon as possible. And let's check the esplanade. Oh my god, I love this. Love seeing this. Look at this. We are already at the points, resource point, population, satisfaction, and building points. We're already almost at the 3rd level. It is just the faction power where we need more, but we're already at the 1st checkpoint. So totally fine there, totally fine. Love to see this. As I said though, I think our next mission should be to try to get this. We're not that far. We're gonna want to also start making some charcoal and some of these heating. They do cost quite a bit of resource. So maybe we wait 1 second. Let's do this upgrade to get the reforestation and then we can start making some charcoal and some heating. Okay, one is empty. So let's check it out. What is it? It is a stone and this is a level 1. So let's upgrade it to level 2. I know it costed me a bit, but that's okay. New wonders, yes. So we still had 2 wonders, right? I think this one that has been built. So maybe there's a couple of people that are going to start going there. And maybe, as I said, this can become a final city, actually. And on this side, there's still 100 cycle before we get there. So yeah, I mean, ladies and gents, this is already some great progress as we get started. There's a lot of improvement we can still do in those productions. Cultural, I'm sure we're going to need to unlock quite a few. But remember that most of these upgrades are not that useful. I'd rather try to get as quickly as possible to the services and then to the wonders. That's my strategy. A couple of cycles later, I mean, we're only at cycle 60 and we are ready for that upgrade to level 3. Let's get started. It's going to take a couple of turns as always, but after this we'll be unlocking something really cool. Okay, in the meantime, it is time. Let's start with heating. So where are we going to put this? And here I don't really have a lot of space. Potentially on this side. I remember I did build that too, by the way. Yeah, let's build it over here. So 1. Can we build 2? No, we don't have enough stuff for 2. But yes, I remember I built also this extension to get tons of wood on this side. Because there is tons of wood. Look at this. 10,000. By the 10,000s we're talking. I may need soon to start upgrading also these guys to level 2. They're still level 1. Costing 9. They cost 9 stone to produce. To make, sorry. I mean, really, really good. Really good. I've destabilized one more faction because they were getting to 80. And there is a faction that wants what? Sell arena. What? Andreas. So let's go over here. This is property. And they want to sell it. We would gain and we will lose a bit of faction. I mean, of satisfaction. Honestly, this is very little of satisfaction, right? This is an arena from the Antiquity. So I'm totally fine with it. I'm totally fine with it. Wait. Gain workers. Yeah. No, I'm fine with it. It's fine. Let's sell it. Let's sell it. Okay. So, reforestation workshop. We go as always into our tree. And here on top of the surveyor cabin, we have the reforestation workshop. You can plant 4 trees per cycle. They can only be 1,000 trees simultaneously. I mean, in the range, I guess, right? So all good. We're gonna unlock this. we could probably also go directly to the next level, because the next level is 6 trees per cycle. And yeah, this is only 1000 blueprints, so let's go for it. Third one, 8 trees. Yeah, we're gonna wait a bit for that. Let's remember that I also still want to do the upgrade of this, but I haven't started to make any charcoal. That's the problem. Oopsie. Oopsie. But yes, let's do... Oh, we can't. Okay, well, we're gonna wait then. A couple of minutes later, and we have finally enough of these two new resources, the charcoal and the lime, to be able to improve our architectural office to the final 4th level. This is thanks to over here we have actually now 2 of these heating. I only have 1 charcoal, probably should build a second one. Let's go. I did though already boost them with, you know, the increased production cultural points, so that's fun over here. Oh, there's something happening. They want to expand. Yeah, they have 60 of power. Let's go for it. Let's go for it. So next is definitely going to be about this, which requires more lime. Okay, now speaking about lime and charcoal, they do consume quite a bit of their base resource. You know, in the case of charcoal is wood, in the case of lime it's stone, so make sure you have also pushed those production up, right? Otherwise you can have a problem. We have also a mission to upgrade over here this guild into this evolution, right? The problem is, oh wait, they want to evolve into what? They want to evolve into the Mount of Piety. Sorry, my bad. I clicked on the wrong one. Maybe let's do it. Okay, just for the fun of it. So it's asking for bank. It is going to cost me... I need to check my you know, blueprints. They are not very high. But yeah, let's unlock this. Can we? I think we can, as long as we get 317 beams. So maybe let's just buy some. It is, we can buy some wooden beams there. 200. Maybe we can sell something like a bit of iron and a bit of steel, like just 100. That puts us back into positive. Good. So I should be able now to do it. Evolve the guild into Mount of Piety. It's a lot, it's a big boost, right, in terms of these. It costs, of course, quite a bit of workers, but with this, I think the cost is reduced by a lot. So fully makes it worth it. And we get always those bonuses. So either maintenance cost reduced, merchandise purchasing cost. Wow, 15%, that is a lot. But 4 memory points is also huge. I remember memory points is really important when you get to the end of the age. So we're gonna do that. I think I should try to do more evolution than I've been doing in the past. That will probably be helpful. But let's look at our resource in the meantime. We are okay on food. We're okay-ish or not on wood. And this is looking fine. We're very low on bricks, okay. I probably just used a lot right now. Well, slowly but surely making progress. Let's see what the next evolution actually is. We're already at level 3. Level 4 is going to be 14,000 people. We're at 12,000. And in terms of resource, okay, it's not too bad, but it doesn't really unlock anything super critical to me, right? We do have a first cultural building there, so we may want to build it at some point. 1,000 of gold, I don't have that. Oh, we're very close. We're very close, so we may want to build that one soon. In terms of the factions, how are we doing? So 75, soon we can start, you know, taxing them. Same here, 65, 50, okay. In terms of power, this one is already at 7, but 3 and 2 is, oh, this is not expanding quickly. I don't know why. I don't know why. This is interesting. This is interesting. Maybe I need more of these buildings, like House of Commons, because I would want to get as soon as possible, you know, to the service. If we check quickly over here, we're taxing everybody now, right? Yep, yep. Yeah, I think we're taxing everybody. And yes, if we look there, this is still pretty far because this requires 8 and 8. So House of Commons there. Increase migration. Yes, we love that. We love that. I need to get more. Blueprints. Unfortunately, I don't think I can. I don't think I can. In the know-how. Oh, we did get 4 new slots. So yeah, we probably want to get the know-how that increase the blueprints as soon as possible. Actually, I spoke a bit too quickly. The trade palace is ready for us to get it. A vital facility for trading factions. The trading palace is a huge structure housing shops and merchants from all over the world. Whether it's foreign fabrics, local clothes, glittering gem, or fresh fish, you'll find everything you want over here. So let's definitely unlock it again. I know we're very low right now on blueprints, and we probably don't have the resources, but these are the type of things you want to build as soon as you can. So yeah, we're gonna get the stone very quickly. The gold is not far either, actually. Maybe just this one will take a bit. So let's see. Cut stone. Where should we fit some? One more over here. Okay. So that is it. That is it. All good over otherwise. And maybe we go for one more gold. Small mine. But 6 to find where there's gold. I know there's a lot. Oh, there's also gold on this side. Okay. Maybe we do put one here. To be outside the rocky area, but here it is. It's both gold and iron. So why not? Let's get all of this before the city has surrounded all of this place. I did build one of first building over here at the bank. So that's gonna be cool. And yeah, creativity, as always, is the first one to slip below where it should be. Hotel particulier is for political. I don't remember where did we put our political. Somewhere over here, right? No. Where did we put our political? There. Somewhere over here we put the faction. And actually find it, right? Good faction. Okay, we put it there. So we're gonna want to put the hotel, particularly on this side. So where are we gonna build our trade palace? It's a good question, because the trading faction is over here. I don't want to put it outside of the range. That would be a big waste. So it feels like, oh, I remember. This is also trade, right? Yes. So we're gonna put it over here to be ready for the next age, right? In the next age, we're gonna have a trading faction on this side, basically. Okay, let's rotate it like this. Nice. Good. Done. So health for sure. Then let's see. We're still totally fine on those two. 300, 800, 2000. So creativity obviously is best. Yeah, let's just go in that order. There's still quite a bit of time, I think, before this one drops down. And hopefully by then we can do some new ones. Speaking of which, we've gotten our cultural political points back, so we can attract the other factions, right? We're still missing 3 factions. We're missing the blue ones, basically, and the military one. So we have the military is over here. Is there no faction whatsoever over here? Oh, that's a shame. We do have... Oh, here it is. We do have one faction. This is the blue. I was hoping actually for that one. It's fine. It's fine. Let's accept it. So this is going to be the blue. Oh, maybe I can attract it here. Yeah. Okay, so that's 2. And then the last one is education. No, not education. It's... not this. Let's see. It's the... Oh, yeah. That's the last one. Okay. So we are accepting everybody. Thank you for joining. You are also going to get no tax for a while until you get to the right level. These ones are getting there slowly but surely. Spice sellers are already at 16 of power. That is amazing. That means soon they're gonna want, they're gonna be the first one definitely to give us a wonder. Okay, the other ones are definitely fair. It's gonna take us a while there. Okay, let's move forward. A couple of minutes later, I think it's a good time for us to do our first rampart for the third city, right? For the Renaissance city. We're gonna make a level 1 because level 2 costs a lot more and doesn't really give me things that are really critical given I don't have accidents right now. So I'm gonna focus on level 1, decrease my health and safety needs even further. It is quite a bit of a resource as always, but I think it's important. We have the House of Commons. Is that the service? No, it is not. Now, one other thing we can do with our trade routes is we can convert them into a trading post. Maybe you're wondering why. Well, if you look at this, you have the option of establishing a trading post on the road to, that city. A trading post would require regular input of resources so that its population can grow, but would allow for better earning of passive gold. So what is going to happen? Basically, you're going, to spend this 300 wooden beams, 300 custom, and 1,500 of blueprints. But and you will have also maintenance, right? You're gonna have, for example, 50 of sand as maintenance, but then you will get 6 golds instead of 3 per circle, and you will get random gifts. So I feel like this can be interesting. that can be interesting. In particular, potentially getting, you know, more power could be great. Now, the blueprint cost is really annoying me, to be honest. But I think we're gonna do it for this, the political one, and we're gonna do it for Lyon, the resource one, because and we don't have enough resources. But we can potentially, I guess, buy some of these, sell, because look at this, we are full on iron, for example. So let's sell 1000 iron. Let's buy some wooden beams. So let's buy 100. That way we still get some money, but at the same time, we also, you know, get those beams. And we needed also some, what was the other thing? Cutstone, I think we needed. Let's buy 100 of these, sell a bit of gold. Okay. So then we said we want Lyon because this is the one that is linked to the production one, production, you know, culture. And I'm trying to get power of that to unlock that building that will give me the 10% blueprint boost. So I'm spending blueprint to get blueprint, hopefully. Okay, let's see what will happen in a couple of, you know, turns. They will potentially become some great assets to us as trading posts. Cultural, so the bank we've built, this Seruse we've built. Oh, and we get the red thread quest of this age, commercial and religious ambition. Rumor has it that the Queen of Castile and the King of Portugal are each planning to send a wise explorer to discover new territories. No doubt the most deserving empire will be showered with untold riches. You have in your possession several maritime maps that your own navigators have created. No doubt Castile and Portugal would love to have access to them, but you can compete with them if we want to get, you know, Christopher Columbus or Vasco da Gama with us. So if we do this, we will lose, all of the faction will lose trust, okay? If we choose to help Portugal, we're gonna lose blueprints and 1 military point. If we try to do it ourselves, we're gonna lose gold and 1 commercial character, but maybe in the future we'll get something really good. So I think we're gonna go there. You know, I don't know where that's gonna lead us, but I feel like I want to be the one to discover America, you know? It's sounds like a good plan to me. Okay, what have we unlocked there? Nothing. Nothing. We still need to build 1 Hotel Particulier, but for this we need a bit more cutstone than what we have. And it is, now we have it. I think our faction, where did we put this faction? If we go into the display, we put the faction over here. So I guess we're gonna build it exactly next to it. That's the perfect place. It's actually pretty small, so it should be fine here. Maybe a bit there. Try to help, yes. Get access to, you know, 2 of these. Perfect. Esteem, always good to boost. And I think belonging, we haven't supported in a while. There's quite a few people that don't have esteem. No, not esteem. No, we're already getting esteem, sorry. Belonging. Okay, done. So we've unlocked all 3 of these. We still haven't built a reforestation. It requires, again, some of these points, some of this cutstone. So let's boost my cutstone production. Because I just got 1 point. Actually, I just got multiple points. So let's boost it nicely over here. Which one is not so high? All the other ones are pretty high, except those wooden beams are not that high. Okay. We have also the Magnum Consulum. What is that? Is that, yes. Okay. Oof, I really need more blueprints. But right now, not much else we can do. So second service, we're gonna want to build it also on this side, right? It requires 186 people to build it. Good thing is that's going to give us quite a bit of satisfaction too. We have just finished the first rampart on this side. This is empty and this is inside my, you know, city. So let's just kill it. Was that? That one, yeah. Okay, we are there. Let's build it. Oh, this is big. This is not gonna fit there. I mean, it is in the, you know, outside of the range, so it's not great, but here it should fit, hopefully. I can just turn it, yeah, somewhere over here. Good. Let's build it. Get definitely some esteem, get again some belonging and some creativity. Because on health and safety, we're doing totally fine. Love it. How are we doing, by the way, on the improvements? We need 14,000. We are 13,600. So that's going to come very fast, actually. Okay. Are we going to go from, level 1 to level 5 in one episode? That would be pretty cool. Now I'm looking at this. I see a lot of great resource. I also see we have political points, but my factions are already there. I don't need more factions, right? So not sure where is that faction there. I don't think we really need those points for anything. Speaking of which, let's see. Are we... No, we're at 60, 60, 70, 100. So we can start taxing these ones. And those are 94. So let's tax them too. Okay. Okay, so we do have two. I think my trading post, yeah, here it is. The trading post has been built. So that is great. We can click on gift and we get 8 points. Love it. Love it. And on this one, what do we get? We get also L points of this. Now I'm going to start selling some stuff like gold. We should, oh, why can't, oh, we can't sell right now on this one. And same over here. We sell here, gold. Wait, what can't I sell here? What's going on? But, oh, because this is happening. Yes, I understand. Because basically we are using the trade route on my... I got the gift, basically. The gift took the trade route. Let's demolish that one. It's in the middle of the way. We did unlock the chapel. But more importantly for me, I wanted to unlock this one. It requires 25 of power, so I guess we're not there yet. With the political building finally built, we are now able to look at this. This is more complex than before. You can see we have 5 factions over here. Increased migration, that is good. This is how we get a lot of workers. So we're gonna boost that one, 3,000, not a problem. Let's submit this decree, see if anybody wants to support us. Decrease restoration, food consumption, no. Belonging, increase the chance of finding ruins. That would be pretty good, actually. Blueprint. I want this. This is what I want. And we can only have 2 decrees right now, so I'm thinking this is the 2 we're gonna really push forward. They want a decree, but no, I don't care. I chose mine. So the first one was accepted. The second was also accepted. Love it. To be honest, I'm not 100% sure how does that work. But we have it. That's the important thing. And it's just 1 minute later. We are ready for this level 4. Gonna cost us quite a bit, but I want to get to level 5 as quickly as possible. It feels like we're gonna be at level 5, which means we could potentially move to the next age, right? Before getting to the first Esplanade check-in. That would be pretty funny. But more importantly, we have now re-unlocked one of the cultural points for, trading. So I want to sell. Actually, we just use some of these, so it's fine. Maybe sell some iron. Oh, I have nobody that wants to buy my iron except this guy. Okay, 14 cycle for this. So anything else we should be selling? Not really, not really. Except potentially a bit of gold leaves. Okay, let's do that then. Gonna do the gold leaf. Sell 100. And potentially buy bit of this and a bit of wood too, actually. Why wood? Because that way I can potentially do some extension of my ramparts, like I'm thinking over here. There seems to be quite a bit of population on this side, so let's check that out. And we're gonna start on this side but go over here. Yep, that is exactly what I was thinking. How much is that? 1,050 people. Yeah, that's not bad. That's not bad. Let's do it. Let's do it. We have 1 point for boosting my production. So which one should we do? And we're pretty good except on cut stone as always. Cut stone is my Achilles heel right now. Okay. We do have a lot of stone, so at least that's not the problem. Many productions are finished. Oh, so this is the gold, but we can move it to iron. Same on this one. Move it to iron. And potentially also I'm thinking, if I upgrade them, they will probably find another, more deposits. I'm sure there's more deposits, it's just a bit further apart. What have we unlocked over here? Now they're not happy. Garrison of Knights. I don't think we need that. This is probably one of these over here. Garrison of Knights. No, I'm not ready for this. I've built all 3 of these, but here it is. Let's build our first reforester so I can show you. And as I said, this is definitely over here, and I think we should build it. There's tons of woodcutters here, so we're actually going to build, if possible, not just one, but two. For this, we need some cut stone, so let's buy some cut stone as quickly as possible. Can we buy some cut stones? Here. Let's go for 200. We could potentially sell a bit of gold. We are high on gold. That way I make even money with this. Okay, so let's build another one. Oh, we need people. Sure thing, boss. But that's also why I'm doing the immigration. It's just to get more people as quickly as possible. What's happening over here? We have finished, but this is a level 1. So let's boost it to level 3. And with this, we find some more. Good. Good. Okay. 100 people, so we should get there in a sec. But you can see that this one, it's working, right? And so soon these guys, yeah, they used to be at 0. Now look at this. This is re-increasing like very quickly. So we're going to restart at least these 2 for now. And then once we have built a few more of these, we can probably restart more than 2. Okay. Here we have some sand. This is a level 1, so let's boost it to level 3 first. And then, oh, that was the one. Okay. So let's quickly see if we see, yeah, here. That's also level 1. Give me a second on this. So, boosted it. Wait, did I? Yes. We're gonna keep them for now. That's okay. So what do they want? They want to buy the university. I don't think so. I don't think so. Oh, this is not so high. But no, I don't think so. I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say no. They bought enough stuff for me. Stop trying to buy everything. Okay. Should we try another trading post? Why not? I mean, this one is 3, so if we boost it, it's gonna move to 6. Ah, we need 300 of these beams. We're almost there, so let's give it a second. Need to unpause though. That would be better. And oh, very low on wood, huh? Good thing I'm starting here. Yeah, let's unpause some of these. I don't know how many you can have running, to be honest. We can start to see together, but I think it's probably quite a few, to be honest. Okay, so we said we convert this one. Done. Good. Another one empty again. Never stops. This is a level 1, so let's upgrade it when we get 45 to level 3. Also gives me more stock, by the way, to upgrade. So I think it's a no-brainer at this point. Once you've already unlocked, you know, the blueprint, start using it, basically. Oh, we have our 2 points for cultural. They're back. That is great. So let's see. What should we be selling? Some stone, for sure. We have tons of it. And with this, we can buy... What should we buy? We are low on sand. Maybe we'll buy a bit of sand. 1,000. Okay. And then I'm also very high on iron, as always. So who buys iron? Is it the one that I'm transforming? I guess it is. So I can't do it right now, but I can do the gold one. So let's go 1,000 gold, 50 of these. And instead, anything we should be buying? Clay is fine. Cutstone, yes. 100 cutstone, 100 bricks, actually 200 of this. Yep, okay. Trade done. Good, we are back with 1 cultural point, so as always I'm just gonna use it to push my production. And now let's check what is the final level need. 16,000, we're not that far, right? We're almost at 15,000 already, so that's great. On the other hand, I think for the blueprints, not blueprints, for the wonders, we're still pretty far, right? This is still 40, and my guys are not there. 22, we're at 6 there, 7 there. You can get taxes 6, 26, and 24. So we've made definitely some progress. And by the way, this is 22. How much do we need for that one? Here, we need 25. Okay, so we're gonna unlock this one soon, which will boost my blueprints again. That is very important. The next level over here, you've managed to establish 2 colonies in opposite direction, Indies and the Americas. Okay. Now, the King of Portugal and the powers that be in Italy sees your victory as a threat. Oh, the King of France sees your action as amusing. Thank you. So we can anticipate or appease. Anticipate will give us bonuses on all of these, plus 2 new trade routes, but it will cost 300 iron, okay? Appease will unlock 2 new trade routes too, will cost us and varies by 6 points. I don't... What? I'm not too sure what this, but I think I'd rather get, you know, I'm my own man. We're fighting. We're fighting. It's all good. All good. Let's continue moving forward. We have 2 boosts potentially over here. We're gonna go with boosting of wood. But actually no, this is a bad idea. I should be boosting high level things, not low level stuff. And maybe I should also start upgrading my wood production. This is only 4, this is 6. It's not actually that much more, to be honest. 6 per cycle is laughable. It's laughable. Instead, let's boost maybe one of these. They want to evolve something. We're gonna check that in a sec. First, let's boost this. And we have a new election. Okay. You can spend certain resource to increase or decrease the chance of some factions. You know, if there are some factions we don't like, we may want to boost them. But I feel like they're fine, you know? They're gaining some power over here. I have my 2 things that were working over here. So I don't think so. I think we're fine. I think we're fine. Let's leave it as is. Let's leave it as is. We do have one, we're back here basically. Can I sell finally some iron? Yes, we can. So 1000 iron. And that's it. Charcoal is full, so we can sell 50 charcoal. Steel is not full at all. Cutstone is not high. Stone, I'm gonna actually keep the stone and I'm gonna buy 2000, or the maximum of wood. Why are you wondering? Well, actually, this is expensive. This is expensive what I'm doing right now. So, sorry, give me a second. We're gonna sell more these 1500. We're gonna, we actually have the money. So I'm buying wood so we can do another rampart extension, right? Like over here, I think this is looking good. This is looking pretty good too. But here, maybe we want to expand there, or hear me out. I think this one. There's more people over here. So let's do that one. Expansion of the castle. And we're gonna expand these guys. It shouldn't cost that much, to be honest. And still give us quite a bit. Look, we're talking about 200 people for just 1000. Yeah. Oh, I didn't put that one inside. But the reality is this is not actually giving me a bonus. So I think it's fine to not put it inside. Okay, and we're getting ever so close to the final level, right? This was 16,000, yes. We're gonna need 612 though of wood, which is not gonna fit. We need more reserves of wood. Okay, so let's go on a wood extension. This is this guy here, right? 500 is really not that expensive. 750, 1000. Okay, and then I'm just gonna expand some of these, right? So I know we have many on this side here. Which one is it here? Improvement, yes. Another one there, yes. Improvement, perfect. Finally, the day has come. Sail Weaver, we can unlock it. 2300 of blueprints, but again, this is to get a plus 10% blueprint generation. So I think on the long term, it will be worth it. We need 201 people. Why is it not showing us unlocked? I have 230. Seems like a small bug. Ah, it is. So I always forget where my green guys are. I think here. This is here. Now, it's not gonna fit over here, that's for sure. But there on the side, totally fine. Totally fine. Let's rotate it maybe a bit so that it feels there. Build it. And we want health. Belonging is starting to sleep, but creativity even more so. So let's go for creativity. And this always happens when we are kind of close to the wonders, but not there yet, right? Where it starts to sleep a bit. Speaking of which, I just, sleeping when we think about food, because you often forget about food. So this is already level 3. This is already level 3. This one is level 2. So let's push it to level 3. Okay, I also see 1 point for cultural. So what are we? We should boost actually these guys there that we've upgraded to level 4, right? That makes sense. We now, by the way, have 1000 of reserves there. So shouldn't be a problem. And we are very close. Actually, we are there. 16,000. So we're just missing some more resources, I'm guessing. Yeah, we're missing 300 of wood. And we're missing, let's say, just 70 of bricks. So can I just buy that? There is some gift there. But before we take the gifts, let's go. So I want to buy some bricks and some wood. Actually, everything is there. So we said 300. and we said, let's go for 100. Actually, let's go crazy and let's go for 400. Let's sell a bit of iron because this is full and there is a lot on the map. And that's it. That's it. So let's trade this and we can get the gift. Ooh, 10 points. That is great. That is great. So it is. We are able to now do the improvement to level 5. Big investment, 2,250 of clay, 1,687 of iron, 612 of wooden beams, 490 of bricks, 367 gold leaves, 800 gold coins, 367 lime. Whew, that's a lot. But yeah, with this, 13 cycle. So let's actually go very quickly to 13 cycle. And we will see, actually we'll have both of these at the same time. So we'll do both of these. And come on, 3, 2, 1, and done. So we are actually able to move to the next age. And if you look at this, there is even not any problem. You know, they are not even saying we would lose any other district. It seems my people would be happy enough to move to the next age. I think it would be a shame. Let's try to get, you know, the wonders first, but we basically could. Now we have also unlocked the know-how we were looking for, right? This was, where was it? Deactivate that one. And here, 10% generation. Perfect. Okay, so it is, ladies and gents, such great progress. We have reached 16,000 people. We do have quite a bit of money, quite a bit of blueprints. I think we have been able, of course, to, you know, not lose any of our buildings while moving to the new age. We are now replanting trees over here, so I can make an efficient tree production. We've started also to do some trading posts, and some of them have actually even grown already. So that is pretty cool. And yeah, done a couple of sculptural buildings, done the 2 services already. So we are able to do politics, and slowly but surely you can see that this effect there, this green bar is moving up. Please smash like button, tell me in the comments below any thoughts or requests that you have, and let's move forward.